Following the big northern plains and upper Midwest warm up for Easter, we're back to more typical April weather in the northern plains anyway, as we start this two-week general outlook period. April storms, I'll show you where in the United States those big thunderstorms are likely to rear their heads over the next couple of weeks. And more importantly than that, with drought ongoing over many areas of the nation's middle, where will it rain? Let's take a look at things. First of all, jet stream is a fascinating pattern right now, and it's a hodgepodge. It's a mess. Sometimes in springtime, you get very simple jet stream patterns that lead to very simple storms here and dry weather there. This time, it's all over the place. Watch as this little branch of the jet, where it's split into kind of this odd-shaped little split pattern over the eastern U.S., as this kind of just fades away here over the course of the next few days. And as it does so, we see a little surge of fairly chilly weather, maybe freezing or near freezing for highs, dropping down into the northern plains. The main jet will then kind of take over down south, sag a little bit, which will bring some cooler temperatures back into the middle of the continent as we go through this week. Warm weather then will begin to build up along the west coast due to kind of an unusual little high pressure ridge actually coming in, arcing in off the Pacific and bringing some fairly warm air into western sections of British Columbia and Alberta, the western part of Canada. Cold weather will then sag down into the central Rockies and kind of separate itself from the jet stream pattern. Meanwhile, in the central plains and the Corn Belt and the eastern U.S., the warm weather will stay down south, and the cool weather will mostly be Canadian as we see the cool temperatures in the northern plains this week gradually relax. Eventually, by the weekend, I think that cold Rocky Mountain air is going to kind of separate itself, and we'll have, again, a different kind of a split flow coming in. That's going to mean not a lot of stormy weather and probably some high plains heat, but not really hot weather, just 70s. And weather like that getting up into the high plains, and really the cold weather will be confined to a little spot of the central Rockies and way up into Canada as we go through the middle part of April. Looking for rain, who isn't into the northern plains? There will be some snow showers and flurries this first week, but I don't expect significant moisture out of that. Best bet for rain and thunder showers will be down here, eastern Corn Belt, southeastern United States. Florida may get some drought relief, although it probably will be spotty, as showers always do. And the west coast will be fairly dry, especially with that unusually warm weather building up into the Pacific Northwest. For the second week, I do look for a couple of storm systems somewhere around April 18th to 24th to break out of the southern Rockies, move across the southern states with big storms. Northern plains, still generally drier than average weather is expected.